Hey everybody, it's the Ginger Optimist, and today I'm going to take away that fear and intimidation of your Instant Pot. You're going to go from, what do I do with this Instant Pot to, I love my Instant Pot. The first thing we want to talk about is what comes with your Instant Pot. When you take it out of the box, and if you haven't done that yet, my friend, take it out of the box. Take off all the plastic, even take off the little plastic that comes on the cover of your control panel and get it ready to go. Okay, so let's talk about this Instant Pot and what comes with it. You are going to find in your Instant Pot box a stainless steel liner, your lid, which comes with your sealing valve, your ring, your sealing ring. And let me just show you really quickly how easy it is to put that sealing ring in. Just slide it in there. Push it down. If it's not down all the way, my friend, you're gonna have issues with your pressure cooking. So make sure it's completely snapped into place as this one is. And you are good to go. You get a trivet. This is great if you want your meat or vegetables to not be right against the bottom of your liner pan, but it's also great for pot in pot. Now this glass bowl did not come with my Instant Pot, but I'll leave a link where you can get bowls like this that are Instant Pot safe. But you can put it on the trivet, set it right down inside your Instant Pot and let it cook. When it's done, you're gonna wanna use little oven mitts or something to carefully move it out because that pot is gonna be really hot. With your Instant Pot, you also get a rice paddle and a ladle. And the rice paddle has a flat bottom, so you can just set it right down on the counter. And your ladle has a little hook that will just hang on the side of your Instant Pot if you like. Another thing that comes with your Instant Pot is this condensation catcher. And if you turn your Instant Pot to the back, if you look in the top part of the black handle piece here, you're gonna notice a hole, and that's where the condensation is gonna drip through into this cup. So to put it on, you are just simply gonna slide it in, and it just locks right into place. And you're gonna wanna check that after every time you use your Instant Pot because you don't want condensation in there building up and beginning to stink, and yeah. So you're gonna wanna clean that. And speaking of cleaning, coming soon will be a video on how to keep your Instant Pot spick and span. Other things that come with your Instant Pot is your user manual. This is what mine looks like, but for my other Instant Pot, the user manual looks like this. Either way, you want to read your user manual. There's such great information that will help you. There's troubleshooting pages, all kinds of information right inside this little book. But for those of you who are not book readers, I hope this video is going to answer a lot of your questions. You get an Instant Pot recipe book, and there are some pretty amazing recipes inside this book, so you can check that out. And you get a quick reference guide, and this is very helpful as well. A couple of things that do not come with your Instant Pot, but I think you'd find very helpful, is this little accessory. This just fits right on top of your sealing vent. And the purpose of it is when you do a quick release, you turn it and it pushes the steam away from your cabinets and out, and your steam also doesn't shoot up. So I really like this. I'll leave a link if this is something you want to get. Something else I find very helpful is having extra sealing rings for your lid. And I like the red one for spicy food or savory food because it's gonna get smells that you're just not gonna be able to get out of your ring no matter how much you wash it. I like the blue one for dessert and bread type items, things that you don't wanna have that savory, spicy smell. So these are awesome as well, and I'll leave a link if that's something you're interested in having. One other little thing is just like these little silicone mitts. These are great for using with your Instant Pot. Now let's talk about the control panel. I want to tell you there are a lot of different Instant Pot models out there, Mine is a 6-quart duo, and mine may be a little bit different from your control panel if you have an Instant Pot, but hopefully the things I talk about will still help you understand how to use your Instant Pot. I'll begin down here with the pressure cook button. Yours might say manual, but they're the same thing. This is the button I use more than anything else. And so we're gonna turn that on. And let's just say I wanna cook on less, then you just press it and it goes to less. If you want it on normal, press it again, or if you want it on more, press it a third time. And typically I keep mine on more because I do the high pressure cooking most of the time. You have a yogurt button, you have steam, you have porridge, multigrain, rice. On this side, you've got soup or broth, you've got meat or stew, beans or chili, and poultry. You've also got a slow cook button. Yes, you can use your Instant Pot as a slow cooker, so you don't even have to have a crock pot if you don't want to, because this little baby will take care of that for you. It also has a saute button, which I like to use for when you saute. Let's see, let's turn pressure cook off. Press cancel. I'm gonna put the saute button on. It automatically goes to 30 minutes. If you want to make that less time, just press the less button, the minus button, hold it down if you wanna go down fast, or if you need more time, hold the plus sign and it will go up fast. If you just want to simmer your food on the saute mode, you can do less by holding it in one time. Press it a second time, it goes to normal if you want to saute food. And more, press it that third time to get more, which would be great for browning meats before you cook them. So it's so incredible what this baby can do. If you don't like that beeping noise, you can hold the minus key and it will take the beeping off. If you want it back on, press the plus key. And it says S on, means sound on. Again, you want it off. Now it says sound S off, sound off. So that's how easy it is. If you want to adjust your time, make sure you use the minus for less time, the plus for more time. You also have a delay start button. If you don't want to cook your food right away, you want to delay it by an hour, you can press that and set the time you want it to begin, which I wouldn't recommend doing that with meats if it's going to be a long delay, but veggies you could. It's got the pressure level button. The keep warm, you can press that off if you don't want to use that. And the cancel button, if you need to cancel at any time, press that cancel button. So I want to talk about some safety features. Make sure that your stainless steel liner is always in your Instant Pot before cooking. Because if you go to pour your liquid in and your stainless steel pot isn't in there and you don't realize it and you just pour that liquid in, you could burn your unit out. So always start by making sure your stainless steel liner is inside your Instant Pot. Another important thing to know, never fill liquid or food above the max line in your Instant Pot. And if you're cooking beans or something that expands, never fill it more than halfway full, because you want to give it room to expand and not bubble over. Make sure that you always cook with 1.5 to 2 cups of liquid in your Instant Pot if you're going to be using the pressure mode, so that it has enough liquid to build that pressure. Now let's just say you put your liquid in, you've got your meat and potatoes or whatever it is you're cooking. So now you need to put your lid on. There is an arrow right here, and I didn't even realize that for the longest time. But there's also an arrow in front, and you just put that on, and the lid just slides right on. And then make sure that you turn your sealing valve to sealed, which is back this way. And you've turned on, let's say we're gonna cook, pressure cook. We're gonna cook it for, it says 7, but we're gonna do 10 minutes. So we're gonna use that plus sign, take it up to 10 minutes. You'll know when your pots come to pressure when the little silver button has popped up and is flush with the lid. Okay, now it reads on, and after it builds pressure, then it's going to read 10 and it will start counting down. And when it reaches 0, it's going to read L1, and that stands for lapse time, and it starts to build up, L1, L2, L3, and that's how many minutes that it is self-releasing. If your recipe calls for a quick release, you're just going to turn your valve forward and it will begin to release. But if it says do a self-release for 10 minutes and then do a quick release, when it says L10, that's when you're going to turn this and allow it to finish the releasing. As soon as the little silver button has dropped down, this little silver button here, when that drops down, then you are good to go to open up your pot. When it's dropped down, you know it's safe to slide forward and then open it away from your face so that steam just doesn't hit you in the face. Another important thing you're going to want to know is this lid gets extremely hot during cooking. So never put your hand right on here or your fingers because you will burn those fingers, baby. When you go to do a quick release, you don't have to be afraid of it, but if you don't want to touch it, you can just use one of your paddles and just push it forward and it will just begin to release. And you never want to have your face over this or your hand over this because it will like scald you. So that's not anything you want to do. If you don't have one of these little accessories yet to direct the steam away from your cabinets, you can always fold up a little kitchen towel, push the steam forward and drop the towel on top, but do not put your hand over it. Just drop that towel on and let that steam soak up into your towel. There are so many reasons why I love my Instant Pot. One, I've already mentioned that it has a slow cook button that you can use it as a slow cooker. And so I don't even have to have a crock pot for cooking because I've got this. It's also great. Oh my goodness, you come home and you're like, I forgot to take the meat out of the freezer. No big deal. You can put that frozen chicken, season it, put in your chicken broth, and you can cook it right in your Instant Pot. And it'll be done in just like 20 or 30 minutes, depending on how much chicken you put in. So that's a great benefit. You can also proof your bread dough in here. You make yogurt, we've already mentioned that. There's just endless amounts of things you can do. You can make beans in here instead of it being an all-day soaking process or overnight soaking your beans process. You can make your beans in about 30 or 40 minutes, and they're amazing. I hope I have taken away a lot of fear and intimidation from you. One thing that really helped me is one of my dearest friends showed me her Instant Pot, showed me step by step how to use it. And that's why I wanted to make this video for you, my friend, is so that maybe we could step by step go through the process and you won't have to be afraid of using your Instant Pot anymore. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. I would love to connect with you. And if there's things I've not covered and you want to know about, just ask. And if I don't know, I'll research it and let you know. Thank you so much for watching the Ginger Optimist. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. And if you're not following me already, I hope you will. If you want to know every time a video is coming out, hit the bell. Thanks again for watching, my friend. I'll see you on the next video. God bless. Bye.